Hello, as promised, I've got the hull all painted and glued together, and to be fair, it looks really quite good. I think it looks really quite good anyway. Not too much problem with it at all. The cables along here need a little bit of touch-up paint, but that's about all. They look, in my view anyway, reasonable, real. The little water and diesel canister at the back, one needs a little bit of blue paint on it just to make sure that you would know which is water and which is diesel. Don't make a brew with diesel. All the lights are fitted in there. You would have to put those in, as I did, before you put the bar armour on, otherwise you won't be able to get in there. You can just about see them through the bar armour there. The support for the barrel, when the tank is being transported, you would turn the turret round and the barrel would go through there to secure it so it doesn't go swinging around out into the road. That wouldn't do you any good if it hit your windscreen. Little amber beacons sitting in there. There was a problem I had. I don't know how well you better see this. The headlights here, when I cut the headlights off the sprue, one of them went off like an extra set and has never been seen since. So what I decided to do was leave the other one out, and I used a little bit of Gorilla Glue Clear, which when it sets does exactly what it says on the can. It sets clear, and you can just see the reflection. Painted the inside of the light silver and then put the Gorilla Glue in there, and it looks like a real lens to me. I'm happy with that. There's not a lot that needs saying about this. It was quite easy to put together. The tracks are on now. You'll remember from the last video that they needed to be put together quite carefully. There are all the connecting pins are all the same way round. It says to put 79 in, 79 links on each side, and when you try to put it on, you'll find that you've got to pull it really tightly together and fasten it together, and find some way. I used a bit of wire to join it together until the glue set, because if you don't, it'll just keep springing apart. But at 79 links, it just gives that little bit of slack there. It's just enough. Doesn't matter about the top because you can't see it. I've painted a little bit of rust on the cogs there. I painted a little bit of rust on the tracks, and before I'm finished, I've never done it before, but I'm going to give it a go, as I'm going to try weathering all this. I've got some coloured watercolour pencils that I believe are good for weathering, and I'm going to try some simple weathering techniques that I've seen to do all around the top, all around the sides, and of course on the tracks, and hopefully it will come out okay. And I don't think there's anything else I can need to tell you about that, to be honest. It was quite simply sprayed all the parts that I'd put together, and then they were glued onto the hull with Ultra Glue by MIG, which is really quite good. When I first used it, I thought this is rubbish because it doesn't set very quickly, but once it started to set, it will glue the painted parts together, and it will also glue the photo etched parts together really very well. You can also, what I found is, if you mix it with a tiny bit of water, it's great for gluing the glass, the clear bits in. That window there is glued in with Ultra Glue, and when it sets, it's clear. It's completely clear. You can't see it at all. Doesn't fog it at all. Other than that, it's time to move on to the turret. I'll do another video when I've got the turret assembled in the same way as this, ready for painting. As always, any questions, please leave them, or comments, please leave them in the comments section below, and I'll answer as many as I can. Thank you. Ta-da!